Sometimes it can be hard shopping for a skateboarder when you don't really know anything about skateboarding yourself. Here are 5 gifts that any skateboarder will love that are under $20. If you're a skater and you're watching this video, send this to somebody that loves you, that's gonna buy you presents so they don't buy you junk and they actually buy you stuff that you're gonna use and appreciate. If this content is helpful for you, like the video and subscribe for more content. First up is grip tape and razor blades. Every skater will need grip tape on 100% of the skateboards that they use, so there's no doubt that if you buy grip tape for a skater, they're going to use it and going to appreciate it. Plus, grip tape is super cheap. Regular sheets of black grip tape are usually around $5. More like designer type grip tape is usually around $10 to like $15. Like I said before, every single skateboarder is going to be using grip tape on every single skateboard that they set up. So there's no doubt if you get grip tape for a skateboarder that they are going to appreciate this gift. Next up are skateboard bearings. These are the little metal things that go inside the wheels and make the wheels spin really good. And there's nothing worse than having bad bearings, and there's nothing better than having a fresh pair of bearings that are quiet and just you glide. Bearings are the best. New bearings are so underrated. I typically buy the Bones Redz bearings that clock in around like $18 to $20. Super cheap. You can pick them up at your local skate shop. There's other kinds of bearings that are all around the same price, but I cannot explain how hard it is to skate with bad bearings. It's just annoying. Your board always feels like you're slowing down. And when you have good bearings, it makes trying tricks so much easier because you don't have to worry about keeping your speed. Your speed just naturally kind of just glide along there. So get them bearings. Next up, we have Allen hardware. So the hardware is the little screws and nuts that hold the trucks, the wheel part, into the board. Typical hardware is just Phillips head, just meaning it's the little cross, whereas Allen's head is like, you know, the little hexagon or octagon, whatever it is. I think it's a hexagon. Now this is a subtle difference, but it makes a huge difference because skateboarders are constantly setting up new boards, and each time that they do that, when you use a Phillips head screwdriver to kind of set up a new board, a lot of times it'll strip out just a little bit, and each time the screw gets a little bit more worn down and worn down and worn down. Whereas Allen's heads, because they stick in so snug, it's pretty much impossible to actually strip an Allen, and there's nothing worse than trying to put a board together and just like trying to smash the screwdriver in and twist the thing to get it to turn because the Phillips head hardware. Honestly, I got Allen head hardware for the first time like 2 years ago, and I'm still riding the same hardware. Before that, I would have to switch out my hardware, I don't know, like every 6 months, but over the course of that 6 months, each time I set up a board, it would get worse and worse and harder to actually screw everything together. Since I've gotten Allen head hardware, I really never have to worry about it. It is the best thing ever. So get them some Allen hardware. It's like less than 10 bucks, I think, like 15 bucks at most. Super cheap, and is going to make a huge difference for your skateboarder. Go buy it at your local skate shop. Do it. I do not know why you're still here waiting. Just kidding. Don't leave yet. All right, so second to last is Bones bushings. Now the bushings are the little rubber things that go inside the trucks. You might call it the axle. Basically that turning apparatus on the skateboard, and there's a little rubber thing in there, and that's what the bushing is. And typically for a long time I just used the stock bushings that came with my skateboard trucks. However, I recently upgraded to aftermarket bushings, aka Bones bushings, and these bushings are absolutely insane. Like, it is night and day from standard bushings to using these kinds of bushings because the stability and everything is so much better with Bones bushings rather than using whatever comes with the regular truck. Literally every single time they ride their board is going to feel more smooth and stable and secure, and you will be impacting every second of every time that they are riding their skateboard positively. You really cannot go wrong getting your skater a pair of bushings. You should really work for a skate shop and like convince people to buy stuff. I could do this all day. Alright, so finally, last but not least, is a silver skate tool. Now pay attention because brand matters on this one. You can get your skater a skate tool, and that's fine. They're like $5. They suck. But if you get them a silver skate tool, this is like the freaking Ferrari of skate tools. This thing will change their life. Skateboarders are constantly setting up new boards, and it is such a hassle to twist that stupid little nut off the hardware every single time. 8 times. You have to do it 8 times. Each time you set up a skateboard, you have 8 bolts. You gotta do it 8 times. It takes forever just. Whereas if you have one of these guys, you're just, hear that? This is skateboard Christmas ASMR. Bang, bang. This thing, I've had mine for probably like 3 years. I don't think it was a gift. I think I bought it for myself. One of my favorite things I've ever bought for myself.
I'm so happy.
If you press this little button right here, it just pops out your little Allen with Phillips, and then you've got your standard nut size, whatever size that is, and then you've got one for your wheels and then one for your kingpin on your trucks. And aside from that, you also have a file on the end. File down your grip tape when you're setting up a new board. This skate tool literally has it all. You are crazy if you don't have one of these. And if you really want to make your skater's Christmas, buy him one of these. These are seriously the most underrated accessory in skateboarding, period. I mean, a lot of people don't have skate tools, number one, and number two, a lot of them have just the plain T tools. Freaking suck. And this thing is absolutely the best thing ever. Kind of like a fidget spinner. You get this thing and it will last you forever. These things are so sturdy and built so well, they never break. You can see how beat up mine is. Like, this thing used to be like gold, and then you can see over here, it's like wearing off and there's scratches everywhere. This thing has been through a lot and it still works perfectly. I have zero complaints about this skate tool, and seriously, I need you to buy this right now. I just need you to buy this right now. Google Silver Skate Tool. Alright, not just skate tool. Silver is the brand, skate tool. Get this for your skater. They will freaking love you. You give them this present, next time you see them, you say, hey, how's that skate tool? And they're gonna be stoked. They're gonna be like, dude, seriously? It made my life completely just way easier setting up my new skateboard. They're gonna go on and tell you how much they love it. Don't buy them junk that they don't need. Buy them a silver skate tool and they will love you forever. Alright, I hope this video is helpful for you. If you're a skater, send this to the loved one that is going to be buying you presents. People that are like, what do you want for Christmas? And you just be like, send them this video, because I've received a lot of presents that I don't use. So when you're buying something for someone, buy something that is useful and meaningful for them, that they will use, and they'll say, hey, man, my cool family member bought this for me. That was a great Christmas. Highlighted my Christmas. They're the best. They're thoughtful. And they love me. And they get me. And I love my family. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more content. I'm going to be coming out with more of these videos. The next video is going to be 5 things every skateboarder wants for Christmas under $50 edition. Subscribe for that one. Comment, like, do your thing. And I'll see you in the next video. Merry Christmas, mother flippers. Peace.